If you're 55 or better, that's right, better, and you're dreaming of a Florida lifestyle that feels more like a 5-star resort, then keep watching. The next 3 homes that I'm going to show you are going to make you really think hard about what it feels like to be 55 and plus. So let's zoom out a bit. We're in Wesley Chapel, one of Florida's most desirable areas, and this is Valencia Ridge, GL Homes' newest 55 plus community. It's private, it's gated, and it's being built for people who want to live fully. Whether that means hitting the pickleball courts, lounging by the pool, or just relaxing in your own perfectly designed space. But the clubhouse, not quite ready. Construction is underway, but while that's happening, you get first mover's advantage. And we'll do that first by showcasing the Annabelle. So this is the beautiful Annabelle, a 3-bed, 2.5-bath home with a 4th bedroom option of over 2,200 square feet. Come on in. So this is the Annabelle. This home greets you with lighting, big windows, and an open concept, and a den that could be utilized as a 4th bedroom or anything of your choice. So you might be downsizing when it comes to bedrooms, but you're upgrading on so much more. High ceilings, this beautiful oversized kitchen, and flow from room to room. Do you want to see a personalized floor plan and an options list? Text me and I'll send you that information. So when you're thinking about the Annabelle, it is the perfect blend of elegance and function for all types of buyers looking for a forever home without wasted space. Welcome to the Claudia, a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home with a den that could be a 4th option bedroom for yourself, over 2,400 square feet, a beautiful 2-car garage. If you want extra space, but not a huge home to maintain, the Claudia solves that. But if storage is key and a 3-car garage, the Elena is waiting for you.
I'd rather not live than live in a world without you. I'd blow my brains out if someone said I can't sing. To that extent, I'll love you until the day that I die. Telling God to take me with you the day that you fly. Fly, fly, fly. Am I the only one that feels this way? A life without you. A life, and you mean more than life. A life without you. A life, and you mean more than life. Being a ghost.
This den could be your creative space, a private nook, or even your oasis to read a book. That's what sets the Claudia apart.
But that's why I'm screaming. Am I the only one that feels this way? If I'm wrong, then please say. A life without you. A life, and you mean more than life. A life without you. A life, and you mean more than life.
It's got 3 full baths, which is a big deal for guests, especially if you have friends or family staying often. If you're comparing multiple 55 plus builders, drop a comment. I'll create a side-by-side comparison just for you. Welcome to the Elena, GL Homes' largest floor plan of the vintage collection. 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath with a den that could be a 4th option bedroom for you. Over 2,474 square feet of pure elegance. This laundry room is amazing. You got your cabinets and your utility sink and enough room here to do a little dance. If you want it all, the space, the storage, and the spa bathroom, welcome to the Elena. You think you need to downsize, but then you realize what a true upgraded lifestyle looks like. If that's not enough, wait until you see the primary suite. Let's go.
No need to cry, don't ask me why. Just go and read all about it. In my eyes, it's you and I, but tears will dry. Take all you need and keep it in your heart. I gotta go, still love you, it's painful. I gotta go, it's always been this way. Cause I gotta go, still love you, it's painful. You had me at hello, still gotta let go.
Current incentives right now, GL Homes is offering up to $25,000 depending on the collection. But if you really want to know the pricing and what's included, shoot me a text and I'll give you the inside scoop on everything you need to know. So here's what's coming in 2026 to Valencia Ridge. Multiple pools, pickleball and tennis, restaurant and bar, sports lounge, event hall, and an expansive gym. I help buyers every week move to Florida. Let's have that strategy call. Before you know it, we'll be talking about your budget and your timeline together.
All right, folks, we made it midway. Well, you just finished seeing the model walkthrough, which were pretty amazing. Chris walked us through the vintage collection over at GL Homes. Even have great information about stay and play.
Yeah.
Which is something you're going to want to hear about. All the details, pretty affordable, but we got more information all about that coming up to you soon.
Absolutely. So stay. And then hit the subscribe button too.
So you're probably thinking about right now, is this the right community for me? Is this the place where I'm at in my life, right? Mm-hmm. So the first question that we have, who are these homes designed for?
It's an active adult community, 55 plus, and it's in the name, active adult. So when you think about 55, for those of us that are younger, way younger, if you're in the 20s or in the 30s, 55 is not old. It is for people who are making that transition, out of, a free home, the kids have moved out or things of that nature. And so you're an active adult, meaning you're in pre-retirement, possibly you're working remotely completely, or you just have a completely different lifestyle. And so this type of community works for people who are not afraid of taking that next step forward in that part of their life, and they're definitely not afraid to hide from it. So I think it's a great community with all the amenities and everything we're about to talk to you moving forward. So stay tuned.
I'll tell you, if someone who's young is watching this, you're probably going to want your parents to be there. And to be honest with you, I want to be there because this is great. I'm just not at that 55 plus area.
I'm jealous I'm not 55 yet.
So,
I'm just I want to fast forward. I'm like, let me get in there because it's really, really nice.
It is. And what I'll tell you, this is a lifestyle, right? So the home is amazing, right? Mm-hmm. But what you're really moving into in the next stage is the lifestyle of being in a 55 plus community, because they do so much to keep you active, right? It's not going to a retirement home and that's it, right? Yeah. That's the end of your life. To me, this is like your second win, your third win, and you're starting a whole brand new life. Not a brand new life. I think there's a lot of things that you already learned and you already know what you want to do next in your life.
Yeah.
Which I find a lot of value of what GL Homes is doing in this community. Yeah. Because there's so much to do.
And I think honestly, another thing that really works for this type of community is the amount of collaboration you can be doing with all your neighbors, just the people around. You're just going to be doing a lot. There's a lot of networking you're going to be doing, meeting new people. And so if that's your cup of tea, do it, because your kids are out of the house. What do you got to lose, right?
Yeah. I don't know. If you're a pickleball player, this is definitely a community you want to be in there.
My God.
If you like bocce ball, this is definitely a community you want to be in.
Oh, yeah.
You like just swimming, getting some laps, some great food through restaurants.
Yeah.
If you like theater, they have everything inside the community.
Yeah. I think they're going to have their own restaurant, right? Is that what they said?
They're going to have their own
private restaurant that you don't even have to leave the community. You'll have delicious food being cooked every single day for you. Why wouldn't you want that?
Yeah. And if you happen to be out of state, just in Tampa, there is some great art. There's some great theaters. All the shows that are happening in New York, California, come down here. They have a traveling, that the same team that's out there comes out here. Yeah. So you could buy a membership and go watch a theater show once a month, twice a month, or whatever you like to do. So it is called 55 plus because they're really targeting an older clientele. What's really cool is down here, I'm not a fan about cutting grass, so they take care of this, right? Wow. You also live in a gated community, which is super secure, which is pretty awesome. They got
a front security guard. Who doesn't want to live to the second coming of Fort Knox? Come on. You ain't got nothing to worry about. It's pretty awesome.
We're going into question number 2. All right, so let's talk about the vibe. What is the vibe here? Is it the one who's a social butterfly? Is it for the introverted person? Is it a mix of both?
In my opinion, I think it's the the best of both worlds. I think you have like the perfect balance of like the in-between. So you'll find social butterflies, you'll find, you know, possibly the introverted person, but I think there's something for everyone. So if you are into, you know, heavy sports like pickleball, tennis, basketball, and things of that nature, there's a place for you. Mm-hmm. If you're a wine connoisseur, there's a place for you. If you want to use your patio area in the back of your home as your zen space, if you don't choose to go with a pool back there, that's your venue, your avenue to kind of create that special place for you. So there's a lot of different options. And so I think there's a place and a setting for everyone. So I think it's great.
I think when you kind of look at all these houses, you have the lanai to play with, right? Mm-hmm. So you could put a little putt-putt there. That's your thing, right?
Absolutely.
You're a big golfer because there's a lot of great courses out here. If you have a room and you want to make it about crochet, you could do that. Or you can make it a little wine room. You know I'm going to go with this, right? Yeah. Because if you don't want to do this at home, you have Cooper's Hawk, which is about 5 to 10 minutes away from you.
Yes.
And a membership is required. It's actually not required, but I'm telling you it's required because they have some really good wine there. We actually met a couple last week that goes there every single Friday.
Yikes.
That is their go-to. So, and they're club members, right?
That's a lot
and you know
of wine.
what? It's date night, right? Him and his wife go out every single Friday night.
Yeah.
They go out, they go have a cup of wine, to have a dinner, and in Cooper's Hawk, you could split your dinner. So you can have one meal, split it in two, and they have a great time there. I'm like, you really come here like every Friday? Yeah. This is where we come.
And if you're not familiar with Cooper's Hawk, it's a very nice venue. I mean, they do anything from brunch all the way to lunch to dinner. And the ambiance there is amazing. So if you're looking for an intimate dinner, you can have it there. If you're looking for a social event with a couple of friends, it's a perfect space for that. If you just want to go to the bar and have a couple of drinks, it's the perfect space for it. So Cooper's Hawk, you know, I hope they're paying us for this. I'm just kidding.
If they're not paying us. So if you want to sponsor us, Cooper Hawk, we're accepting applications.
Follow the link. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's a great venue. And so if you want to get out of the community, like Roy stated, you're about 5 to 10 minutes, probably even sooner than that, because it's literally one road straight down and then to the right, and you'll be there. And so there's so many, you know, a lot of different venues that are really, really close by for you to enjoy a night out in the event that you want to actually leave the community.
So bringing it back to your lanai in your rooms in the house, again, you have a lot of different things you could possibly do. You can add a pool if you want, if that's your thing, or you can kind of make it kind of a zen environment. Maybe put a fireplace for you, but there's a lot of different options, and it's really up to you to explore what you want to do.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, we're realtors, right? So we want to take advantage and help you. And it's not really take advantage. We want to help you on this journey and make this very personal to you. Yeah. So do us a favor, is reach out, right? Chris's number is right here.
Yep.
Below you'll have a VIP questionnaire, and the VIP questionnaire is designed to understand what your needs are, right? So like that, when we partner together, we'll say, all right, do you like this? Let's talk about your options, and it'll be customized to you, which will be very, very helpful, right? But we want to be there with you and guide you throughout this process. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. It's about, you know, unity, bringing that together, and you know, bringing your dreams closer and closer. Because, hey, 55 looks really, really great right now. Let me tell you.
It does. Really good. Chris, did I tell you you're sexy?
Why, thank you, kind sir.
Question number 3. How far are we from downtown or the airport?
Depending on the day, because things can get crazy around here. And for you Floridians, you know, or us Floridians, I'll throw myself in there, we can get a little crazy when it's rainy or something. But on average, you're talking 35, 40 minutes to the airport, maybe a little bit longer, depending on where you are. But from the downtown area of downtown Tampa, it's about 30 minutes easily. And there's so much to see now. There's a Tampa Theater. There's the Strass Center, which is where a lot of the plays are happening. It's a much smaller venue, but you get that intimate feel when you're in there. Also, you're about 30 minutes or 35 minutes from Raymond James Stadium, which is where the Bucks play. You're also the same allotted time, because literally they're right next to each other. Steinbrenner Field, which is where the Tampa Bay Rays are playing currently. So if you're a big sports fan and you just want to catch a baseball game, by all means, go on ahead, because it's right there. There's just so much to see. And so 30 to 35 minutes from everything. I mean, you're in the heart of Wesley Chapel. The outlet mall, which should be maybe about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes from you. So if you want to do some shopping, so you're really centralized in a really, really great area when it comes to Valencia Ridge.
You also got Amalie Arena.
Big hockey fans.
Lightning play.
The Tampa Bay Lightning. So if you're big on that, hey, the Lightning are really good right now. I don't know how they're doing currently, but they're really good. So I've heard, and I've never been to one, but I've heard a hockey match is amazing. So I plan to do that. Hopefully,
you haven't been to one. I can't believe that.
I've never been to one. So
you gotta put it on the plan.
I know.
Watching on TV does nothing to it.
I've heard that the fanatics are great. You know, the atmosphere in there is great.
Those experiences for Lightning games are surreal. The Lightning do an amazing job of getting the crowd pumped in. You know, wasn't a big hockey fan until I went to like a live game, and it does like no justice on what you see TV.
I can imagine.
And to answer the question again, it's not very far from you. So I also feel like you don't need to leave this community, to be honest with you. But if you want to, there's tons of options, and it's not far from you. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. Or you could just stay home. I mean, like I said, you have everything you need right in your community. But if you choose to leave, again, you're really close to a lot of different things. So, question number 4. What's included in the HOA? And a silly question: what's HOA stand for? HOA, Homeowners Association. So for those of you who are out of state, they are the people that, or rather the organization. I want to say the people because then somebody be like, what is it? We got a cult going? No. They're an organization that is in charge of your community. And so there are some certain rules and regulations you got to follow. They're the ones to enforce it. You know, you could have your opinions about what you like or don't like about the HOAs. By the way, if you have some, please leave it in the comments. I'm sure you have plenty of them. But the HOAs here include a lot, including your lawn maintenance, your irrigation, if something were to go wrong with that, your high-speed internet, your all type of common areas that are kept up. And so your HOA fee goes into making sure that not only the front of your house looks amazing, but the community itself continues to stay really, really beautiful for everyone in the surrounding areas. So HOAs and those fees being a part of, obviously something you have to pay, you're paying for a convenience. And I think that convenience is worth it for someone that is of that age of 55 plus. You don't want to be outside cutting your own grass, killing yourself in the heat. This is the Florida heat we're talking about. And so all of that goes into that, and peace of mind to know that you don't have to worry about the extremities of your home, your grass, your flower beds, things of that nature. It's all included. And so high-speed internet being included with all of that, I just think is amazing. Yeah. I think there's a great advantage of having an HOA. And a couple examples is if you happen to have a couple neighbors who don't like to take care of their grass, that could devalue your property, right? Yeah. If somebody comes to your neighborhood and they want to paint the outside of their house, I don't know, what's a hot pink or like
fluorescent purple, or blues that really don't match.
That doesn't match the community. That will devaluate your community, right? So HOA put some guardrails to make sure, and their investment is the whole entire property, right? The whole entire community, to make sure we're maintaining a standard where all the homes are going up in value versus going down in value. Yeah. So, Chris, what I'm hearing from you is that this is less chores and more time for some more cocktails. Absolutely. That's what you want to do. We talked to you about shopping. We talked to you about going down to Tampa, to the Straz, to the Amalie Arena, to do all this other stuff. Imagine now you have nothing to do when in regards to your property, and you could just come and go as you please. I'm all game. No chores, plenty of cocktails. And can you imagine when he gets to 55? It'll be even worse. This is why I need to be in an active adult community, because I need to stay active. I'm with you. Not just go to the gym in the morning, but I need to continue doing things throughout the day to make sure. Yeah. To keep up with these cocktails. Yes. Or whatever your choice is, right? Whatever that you want to do to lead a healthier lifestyle is really the point. Question number 5. 5. How long does it take to build a home? It varies. But I would probably, depending on obviously if you're picking your home site, this is what I mean. If you're picking your home site, give or take 10 to 12 months. That's just the standard now when it comes to building a home. There are some others that can be probably obtained a lot faster, but those are now the move-in ready
particular homes. And so you can probably get into a brand new home, but just think about it that all of the things that were selected for that home will not be something that you would choose. So the move-in readies are just completely made, obviously with the best of the best materials, but you wouldn't have that insight as if you were to pick your own particular home, pick your lot and things of that nature. So if you are picking your lot, 10 to 12 months, if you're looking to move in now, there are some move-in ready options ready for you.
Yeah, probably 30 to 60 days, to be honest with you.
Depending on how fast you can close. Yeah.
Yeah. Down below, you know where I'm going to go. You can hit, set up a call with us, either by phone or FaceTime. We use Google Meet to set up our call.
Yeah.
And our goal, again, is to make this a personalized experience for you. So if you have a specific time frame on when you want to move down, that is definitely one of the questions. We want to know if you're pre-approved, right? Yeah. What are you looking at? Are you a cash buyer? Are you looking at financing a proportion of it? And then who's coming down with you, right? We want to find out what is the right space, how is the right fit, because we just showed you 3 homes today. This community has over 9 to show and feature and model out there, and all the homes are just impeccable and they're beautiful.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we're connecting with you to find out what is a personal experience for you, to make sure that lifestyle you want to lead in the next 5, 10 years, 20 years, depending on what you want to do, is customized to you very specifically. So go below, click on that link, and make sure we set up that time to meet with you.
Absolutely.
Question number 6. Can I customize these homes?
The answer to that is absolutely. GL Homes is actually one of the builders that actually has a design center. So I think that's really, really amazing to have. So you can pick anything from your flooring, your cabinetry, your lighting, even your sink fixtures are all something you can pick from. And so once you select the particular home that you're looking for, at the site that you're looking for, and everything's been set, then you walk into the design studio, which is literally right on the property itself as well. And you can go ahead and, sky's the limit, obviously, at a certain price. Some stuff, a lot of the stuff is standard, so don't lose me. A lot of the stuff is standard, but if you would like a much more, deeper color or something that's completely different from what they standardize what they have, which from the standard, I'm sure you've seen it in the videos. The videos show exactly what is standard. There's obviously a different section for more customizable stuff. So that's now at a different cost. I won't say more. Obviously it's more, but not to break the bank.
Yeah. So like Chris mentioned, their site is right where the models are there. And I know you guys are waiting for us to answer the question about stay and play.
Yes.
So hang out, because we're going to give you the details with it, and you definitely want to see that. But it's pretty cool. Their design center is right next to the models. So you could just, once you choose which house you fell in love with and which one you want to go with,
you walk right over.
You just walk over and be like, all right, I want these floors.
Yeah. I actually walked it, so I was very impressed.
It is very impressive what they're doing there.
It's really, really nice. And the materials that they're using and the styles that they're using, really, really amazing.
Question number 7. What kind of buyers are actually moving here?
To my Floridians who are true Floridians, cover your ears. Because a lot of the people that are coming and buying at Valencia Ridge and in the surrounding areas are out-of-staters, and I'm sure you knew that already. So you name it: New York, New Jersey, California, even the Philadelphia area. A lot of the people from the north are escaping the cold, and these are individuals that are in their 50s to early 70s that are coming down to kind of escape, again, the harsh reality of their brutal winters. And they're ready for that limelight of being in the sun, blistering heat that I like to call the surface of the sun, which sometimes happens here down here in Florida. So don't act like you don't know, because you do know. But it's a ton of different buyers from different dynamics. And so they're taking full advantage of what their real estate can get for them in their particular hometowns, and then be able to use that money to come down here and purchase outright, or use that money towards the purchase of their new home. And it's been a win-win, and that's why we're seeing those 55 plus communities, active adult communities, are so successful.
Yeah, I'll tell you, some people are choosing this as a second home option, right?
Yeah.
So they want to live up north. Because I'll tell you, I don't want to be up north and shovel snow. I don't want to do that.
Not anymore.
I mean, I don't want to cut grass. That's why I love this community, because it's so awesome. Because again, the chores that I got to do, the better. I think we need to figure out who's going to do our laundry next.
That's a great call. That's a great call. I want a little machine. If you remember the show The Jetsons, remember that? Little robot, little Rosie come in and fold all my clothes. I can't wait for that. I can't believe we haven't. It's 2025 and we haven't created that yet.
Isn't Tesla making like a robot or something like that?
He's slow. It should have been here years ago. So Elon Musk, get on it, or whoever's part of that team, get on it. Because I need this now. I hate doing laundry. It's just such a drag.
Yeah, Tammy needs someone to fold her laundry. I guess my perspective is, if you're coming down here, it's not about downsizing your dreams, right?
Right.
It's about downsizing your home because you don't need that big home anymore.
Right.
And there's so much to do inside the community.
Yeah, and by I kind of like that word, because you could have, 3,000 square foot home in New York and you call it downsizing, moving down here, but you can find a home here for 2,700 square feet, 2,500. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller, but when you talk about the actual living space, you're going to be like, wow, this house is amazing. So I would call it an upgrade.
Story time. Tell me the size of your first studio in New York.
Oh my God, it hurts. It hurts.
Do you know the size of it?
It was about 700 square feet, maybe. Wow. Yeah, I had a bed. It was in the same spot as my living room. It was a giant square, if you can picture that, a giant square. My kitchen had a mini fridge. So just to give you an idea, and even my oven, well, actually not my oven, but I had the stove, like miniature. Yeah. So it was like everything in that home was super small. Even the bathroom was tiny. I think the bathroom was bigger than the apartment, if you ask me.
You know what was cool? You could just stand in the middle floor, right? Or entrance, really. And you got a whole 360. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, like, this is like literally on top of each other. But you know what was cool? Chris was so excited. Yeah. He was so happy.
I was.
And the reason why I share this story is not about Chris's 700 square feet home. You don't get that down here. Our house is a lot bigger than this, and you don't have to do chores.
Absolutely.
So that's the bigger point, right? You're downsizing, but you're downsizing to a studio size home.
Correct.
And this line very specifically is over 2,000 square feet, which is plenty of space to do a lot of different things.
Yeah, and if honestly 55 plus, let's be honest, you really want a big home like that, you got to maintain it, you got to clean it. I mean, unless you have someone that's going to come over and clean it for you, that's another topic for another day. But for the most part, like I said, you're not really downsizing, you're upgrading because of all the amenities that you're getting, the value in the particular home, where it's at. I mean, for me, it's a total upgrade.
Yeah. We did the model walkthrough of Crown Collection, right? So up here, actually, let's go to the descriptions. We actually have the video linked for you guys to check out, because if you need more space, right, you could definitely check out those homes.
Yes.
And then coming soon, we're going to be doing their next series of homes as well, to show you if you want something a little bit smaller, right? So again, it's super, super versatile. Yep. This is a home that you want. Because definitely an option here for you.
Yep, and the three that we showed you, which were the Claudia, the Annabelle, and the Elena.
Yep.
Those are the three homes that we showed that you guys just seen, and they're all amazing, and they're well over 2,000 square feet, each one of them.
Question number 8. What is the biggest difference between the Annabelle, Claudia, and Elena?
Let me see if I can remember all of this. All right, so the Annabelle has a 3-car garage, but that third bay is more like a golf cart garage. So it's a little smaller than your average car. And we mentioned that in the last question, where it's like you really got to start thinking about how many cars you're going to want or need in your life at that particular moment. But a golf cart is definitely something you could definitely use, especially if you wanted to go to the pool, if you wanted to go pickleballing, or whatever it is that you wanted to do in your community. Having a golf cart is an amazing thing to have.
Do you think a Mini would fit in there, or like a smart car?
I would think a smart car. Yeah. I just would be definitely afraid to be in one.
Yeah, because some of the golf carts today, they're like got monster tires and stuff like that. So it definitely would fit one of those.
Yeah. So you have the space for that, and then the Claudia is a little bit bigger than the Annabelle, and it has 3 full bathrooms in each room, and so that is really, really good for people that have, I don't want to say large families, but if you have guests that come over, you have your guest that has their own private bathroom in their room that they can take care of their business and have some privacy in that way. And the Elena has all of the space, the privacy, and the 3-car garage. But the difference between the Elena and the Annabelle, where the Annabelle has its garages connected, the Elena has like a California style, which is 2 separate when it comes to a garage. So it's a 2-car garage on one side, and then right in front of it will be a one bay area just for one particular car. So I like that particular look and feel. I just don't know how I feel. I'd be pulling out and then coming out, and I'm just so used to just reversing out or just driving straight out. But I'm sure you can get used to it. It's a great looking home.
I think if I look at the Elena, the owner suite is definitely one of my favorite. But I go back and forth because the Claudia, I really love how you have everything there. I think they did an amazing job designing how your dining room could be there.
Yes.
Your pool is back there, and your kitchen. So it's a very big common area. And I felt like the Claudia is really, if you love to host people, I think that's the ideal one.
And each one of them have that really open concept, which is what I love. That open concept of kitchen, dining room area, living room area. So it's like you don't miss the action when you're with, family or friends or just guests in general. So it's great. You're eating or you're cooking, you come over to your dining room area, you're eating, or if you have a group of people in the living room, you can still engage in so many different conversations because it's just that great of a space.
Yes. Which was your favorite?
I would have to say the Annabelle is my favorite. I do love that different entrance that it has. It's more slided to the side, and it's like a really, really nice grand entrance with double doors, double French doors, which is something I really, really love. And so I like that type of look. It's a very different look here for something down here in Florida. And so I gravitated towards it, and you guys will see it in the video, or you might have seen it already on the videos. They all come with that, with the stone interior on the ground, which is the what's that thing called?
Not interior, but the driveway, the front.
Yeah, the front
stone
leading
driveway.
The stone driveway. It's just beautiful, and the way they have it laid out is just amazing. And so leading into the home with your double doors, it's just beautiful. I think the Annabelle, for me, caught my attention.
That's a big deal, and I'll tell you personally, I love my house. Yeah. But if there's one thing that I could change today, would be having a double door, and that's a structural thing. So it's not something you could do after.
Correct.
Because we just can't structural.
Yeah.
So if that's important to you, right? If that's something you want to make sure that's on your checklist, make sure we have a conversation about that.
Yeah, I miss my double door home. There's just so much you can do that you can fit inside your house, deliveries and things of that nature. If you need to get in a fridge or whatever, you can go right through the front door because the door is, that big. So
awesome, cool.
Yeah.
Question number 9: Is Valencia Ridge pet friendly? I'm not talking about tigers here. Right? Or monkeys.
Yeah, nothing like that.
Dogs,
your cats, your dogs,
parakeets.
Parakeet, maybe what's that one? A muskrat or something or other. Just something that can be contained. We don't want wild hyenas running around the neighborhood.
Dogs.
Just stick it to cats and dogs, guys, and I think you'll be all right. But yes, you'll see people walk in the neighborhood, obviously, favorite pets, and then obviously you can fence in your home as well, to kind of let your dogs or your cat roam around and have some space to be outside in the elements. Just be careful with that Florida sun, because you might kill the poor little thing because it's hot as heck.
That was very dramatic. That was very extreme.
I'm just really worried about pets right now. It's really hot over here, guys. It's hot. Really, really hot. So I feel for my dog. I'm a dog owner, and so I don't walk him, during certain hours. I'm sure all of my pet owners would abide by as well, and let me know that they'll burn their little paws, man. I feel bad. They obviously need to do their business, but you're killing them little by little with how hot the actual pavement can get. So, having your home have that backyard area for them if they need to go out, or if you need to take them out for any particular reason, I think is a good option for you. But yes, pets are definitely allowed here.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know what's happening in Tampa. This is obviously the hottest season right now in Tampa. And we just broke 100. So Tampa's never hit 100 degrees.
I find that so hard to believe.
So do I. So when I read that on the news the other day, it's like about a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
It broke 100. So it's going to start cooling down.
I hope so. Right now, because it feels like the surface of the sun. It is just... The worst part about it is the sun goes down and it still feels hot. That's the worst part. You're trying to cool yourself down. You're like, finally, the sun is not here. And it's like, no, humidity and heat is still there. So yeah, it's been a rough, 2 weeks, 3 weeks now?
We've been on vacation. I don't know how much it's happened here.
It's been hot
on there. But I'll tell you, I don't know if it's the heat or the summer necessarily, but we've probably had some of the most amazing sunsets.
Yes.
The colors out there are just vibrant, resilient. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Loving the sunset. And we're not by the coast.
Yeah.
So, but one of my other favorite features about being here in Tampa is going to the west coast of it, and the sunsets there are surreal.
Especially by the beach.
Love going to Fort DeSoto Beach, Clearwater Beach. There's St. Pete. There's tons of amazing beaches on our side.
My favorite right now happens to be Anna Maria. Anna Maria is really nice.
Anna Maria is a beautiful, beautiful beach.
And for my boaters out there, going down to Beer Can Island.
Beer Can.
Beautiful. Oh my God, the water's so amazing.
Beer Can is a pretty cool place to go. But yeah, surreal.
Yeah.
But pet friendly, absolutely. And you can also fence your back if you want to.
Yes.
And let the pets go on the back.
Bring your pets. Bring them all. Just you know which ones to bring. Don't get crazy on me.
No tigers. All right. We're going to question number 10. Are there any age restrictions in this community? Because it is a 55 plus community.
Yes, there are age restrictions. The caveat is one member of the home has to be 55 and over. Now, you can have younger spouses, you can have adult children, but the concept of the 55 plus active adult community is just that. It's for adults. And so there is age restrictions when it comes to this particular community.
There's also guidelines, like let's say you have kids in college and they come back home for the summer. There's a criteria within it, so they could be there a month or 2 months, I want to say.
Yeah, I believe
there's a limited amount, but reach out if that's your specific criteria, and we'll go into the details of what that actually looks like for you.
Yeah.
So it's cool they come back home and kind of check out where you live at.
Yeah.
But the community is really based for 55 plus active adults.
And for those who are grandmas and grandpas, your grandchildren can come visit you. But again, there's a time limit to that, a certain amount of days that they can be there. Otherwise, they unfortunately wouldn't be allowed to stay longer than the allotted time.
Yeah, the community pool is actually going to have some kids pools there, which is going to be pretty cool on there. So you could they can actually come down.
Kind of makes it feel a lot better. You're like, yeah, my grandkids can come, but obviously the time slot, the lapsed time, you don't pass that, but they have something for them, which is great. You go to the pool with your grandkids. They have an area specifically for them to get themselves all riled up and having fun in the sun. But again, there's a time frame, and then once that's over and done with, again, this is an adult only community, and so active adults is the key word there.
Yeah, absolutely. Question number 11: what if I retired? How do I qualify for a mortgage? What does that look like? Obviously, if I'm retired, I possibly don't have any more income that's coming in. Maybe a retirement check. What's next for me?
First thing I'll tell you is don't stress yourself out, because there's so many different loan programs specifically for buyers, for those that have fixed income, for anyone that has 401k distributions, or even if you're on Social Security. And so there's something for everyone, and that's the important thing. And if you go through GL Financial, they're going to be able to structure everything the way it should be, so that you don't have to worry about whether or not you qualify or whether or not you can make those payments for your particular home. And if you got cash, then what are you worrying about for? You're paying cash. Yeah. It's already paid. So that's even better. So whatever your situation, let's talk about it. Let's get into a room. Let's huddle up. And let's see what are the best options for you.
There's a couple options that we offer, and it's going to be listed down below in the description. We do offer cash offers. If you don't want to go and deal with the whole entire process, let's connect and talk about what cash offers for your current home. What we can also do is build out and find out exactly how much your home is worth, and then possibly how much cash you have, right? Yeah. Which you could either help to reinvest in something else, buy a second home. There's a lot of different things that we could move in and have a conversation. But we could tell you on the link below how much your home is valued at, right? So we know how much equity you have, so you could decide on make the best next decision for you.
Yep. And you have that particular number in your head, and hopefully you get that, obviously, or if you get more, even better. But again, there's something for everyone, so don't stress yourself out thinking about that. Let's have that conversation, and we'll see what those options are for you.
Awesome. What are the current incentives that GL Homes is offering over at Valencia Ridge?
GL Homes, let me get closer. GL Homes is offering up to, and the key word here is up to, $25,000 in incentives. Now, those numbers change, so it's very, very important that if you're considering Valencia Ridge, we get on a phone call very quickly so that way we can hammer down what actual incentives you qualify for. So that's super, super important. So let's get on that phone call ASAP so that way we can figure that out for you.
Yeah, I think quick is super important because we need to decide, are we going to go with a quick in move? Are we going to build from scratch, right? We need to understand what's important to you.
Yeah.
So let's connect.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know where our number is, right? It's down below.
This is standard now, people.
Question 13. We've been talking a lot about give us a call.
Right.
Book a strategy call. Fill out the VIP questionnaire. Let's be transparent and just, what does that look like with you?
I mean, it's a lot. Well, I don't want to say a lot, but there's a lot we got to talk about. We got to talk about your goals. We got to talk about your timeline. We talk about your budget. We talk about, whether you want to wait for that new build or if you're in a rush to move into something that's already ready for you. And so all of those questions I need to know to be able to kind of package something really, really good for you and to be able to understand, what you essentially want, because that's super important. Whether you're on a fast track to get into something quick or if you got time to move into something because you need to sell your house in another state or in another area of Florida, and so you need that extra bit of time. And so all of that is super important, and that we all talk about when it comes to the strategy call.
Yeah, it's a really personal conversation with you to really understand what your needs are. And it's to explore, right? We want to create clarity for you, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have clarity, it creates uncertainty and it creates stress, right?
Yes.
And we don't want to do that for you. We want to take that burden for you and walk you through the whole entire process, right? Because buying a home is not easy. If you're a homeowner, you know what that is. And the buying process changes every single time.
Yeah.
So we're up to date. We have some amazing relationship with our builders. Especially in GL Homes. So since we have that insight for them, we could provide what's coming down the line.
Yes.
As far as lot availability, what is a quick move-in rate, what incentives apply to each one. And we'll share that with you, right? We want to be open book and transparent with you to make sure we're offering you the best deal, right? You hire us to negotiate for you. Those builders have sales reps to protect them, the builder. Let us help you in this journey.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. And that's the name of the game. It's about getting the best deal for you, whatever that looks like at the moment at that exact time, whether it be interest rate, whether you're looking for a particular home, a particular style, a particular lot. If you want a conservation behind you, you don't want to have people, you don't want to be facing another home behind you. Things of that nature are super, super important because we can pinpoint what's available and what those buy options look like for you.
Absolutely. And if you stay along with us, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. We appreciate you hanging out with us. It means the world to us.
Yeah.
If you like this content, please hit the thumbs up. Please drop a comment. That helps us.
Yeah.
And if there's a question that you want to know about, right, drop it in the comments below. It's okay. We'll answer it for everyone, right?
Yeah.
If you want that personal experience, there's links down below to make sure we answer that specific question for you. If you think someone could benefit of this content and this conversation we're having with you, from the model walkthrough, from the tangents we go back and forth with, or the laughter, the good times we go with, share that with a loved one.
Yes.
May that be a friend, a parent, a grandparent. It'll mean the world to us.
Absolutely.
So, thank you.
Yeah.
So let's get into question number 14. Is there a way to try out this community before I buy? Stay and play, people.
Yes. And I was shocked to know that they do this. So GL Homes is offering what they call stay and play. And so what that initially means, you get literally VIP access to the entire community for 3 days and 2 nights at one of the model homes that's already furnished. So you get to have a make-believe life or a dream life.
You get to try it. I want to say it's make-believe.
I call it make-believe because it's a dream.
You know what? But you know how I equate this to? When you go to a car dealership, isn't it nice to go drive that car to say, you know what, this is the one that I want?
Right.
Almost the same thing.
But you know what's even better?
Yeah.
When the dealership says, hey, take the car home.
Yes.
That's even better,
Yeah.
because now you don't have to worry about nothing. You go home, you show the wife, or the wife comes with you, and you're just like, doesn't this car fit us? And she's like, yeah. Now this decision becomes even better.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like that, but just on steroids. 3 days and 2 nights, that's a long time.
It is.
And for you to be able, to be given VIP access to, the amenities when they're built, I just want to put that little caveat there. You'll be able to enjoy complimentary lunches, things that they're going to be offering you. Obviously, you'll be walking the model homes. You'll be getting so much more in detail. You'll most likely walk the design studio to a T so that you can understand what options you can put into your home. You can start, literally penciling in what you actually want so that when the moment comes where you want to make your decision as far as what home you want to go with, what lot and things of that nature, you already have an idea of what you want your interior to look like. So I think that is amazing. Stay and play for 3 days and 2 nights for $99. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. $99. That's all. That's cheaper than a hotel stay at your local Best Western.
There is more to the criteria, so reach out. This isn't a timeshare presentation, right?
Yes.
So like if you're looking for a vacation to get out, that isn't the ideal
Yes.
Experience for you, to be super honest with you.
Correct.
But it is if you're looking at moving, right? Maybe within another community within Florida, maybe outside of the state, and you want to see what Wesley Chapel is about, right?
Yes.
Because maybe your kids moved in around the area, because the tech world and the health world in Tampa is growing phenomenally.
Oh, yeah.
And you want to stay and play and see what it is, right? And one of the cool things that we found out is because their center's not built yet, so you really can't have lunch there, right? They're giving out vouchers so you can go experience something in the community. Which is cool, and there's a lot to explore, right?
Yeah.
You're 5, 10, 15 minutes away from a couple cool things to do within the community. So I highly recommend it, right?
Yeah. If you're watching this and you're from out of state, I mean, you can't beat that. And if you're of that age, to be in this community, this is a great option for you, because I met a couple of people that are around that, age bracket, if I can call it that. And one of the hangups is, I don't have the time to come down. I don't know anybody that lives down here. And so being able to have 3 days and 2 nights at a location where everything pretty much is included, and you're getting VIP access to certain things when it comes to amenities, and you're able to kind of look at what this lifestyle can look like for you, I mean, that pays itself to me.
Yeah.
It's better than test driving a car.
Yeah, I agree. I love that option. I think is a pretty smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Even if you're in the state of Florida, to be honest with you, there's probably certain areas in Florida where there's too much congestion, too much traffic, and you don't want to live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Or maybe the ideas that you thought that was going to be around there, or if you're in the villages, come over here, because it's going to be a lot better. So definitely stay and play is something I highly recommend.
Yeah.
So reach out. Let's make sure we get you going and ready to try this out.
Yeah.
It's awesome. All right, Chris, I got to tell you, that was gold. It was great having that conversation with you.
Thanks for having me.
But before I let you go, I got to have the cookie conversation with the cookie guy. I shared earlier that I had a Chick-fil-A cookie. And it was great.
Did you?
Yeah, we often now buy like the 5-pack or 6-pack or whatever it is now. So Chick-fil-A is one of our favorite cookies. And then my kids, their favorite cookie is over at Costco. And it's not, those are good too, the ones you buy on a pack. They love going with the hot dog stand is at, right? You can't beat the $1.50 Costco hot dog.
Yep.
And they want the cookie. So what they do there in the cookie is they bake it and they make it nice and hot, and the chocolate's nice and gushy. So they're big fans. And I was talking to Tammy, we stopped at PDQ the other day, and they had a red velvet, which was so buttery. It looked so good. But she X'd it. She said it wasn't good. So I gotta ask you, because you're the cookie guy. Right.
I like a lot of different cookies. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I like the ones that come in little tin cans. I like them if they're wrapped. I like the ones you could find at a bodega in New York, for those of you that know. My favorite, honestly, is oatmeal raisin.
Okay.
I've always been a fan of oatmeal raisin. My second, if I can call it 1A and 1B, is macadamia nut.
Yeah.
Those two. I'm not really a chocolate chip fan anymore. It depends if it's soft and chewy. So you just intrigued me with the whole they warm it up for you thing, because
Yeah.
I've never had their cookie.
What?
Yeah, I've never had it.
Okay.
Their ice cream, definitely, but I haven't had their cookies. So I think I'm gonna do that next time we go to Costco. I'm gonna have to try it, because again, chocolate chip to me is like, everyone's had it. It's the standard. I like going a little bit different. So oatmeal raisin cookies are the bomb.com for me. And
So
then,
where have you gone and had the best cookie?
man, that's a great question. Because Costco throws a good one, man.
It does.
Costco has a really good oatmeal
I'll
raisin
throw
cookie.
another one for you.
Yeah.
Have you been to the meat market
Which one?
in Hyde Park? There's a meat market in Hyde Park. So for dessert, all right, it's kind of a steakhouse in Hyde Park. It's amazing food.
He goes out, I don't. Making that apparently clear right now.
One favorite dessert that me and Tammy have
Right.
is something so simple. It's milk and cookies, and it comes with ice cream.
Really?
Yes, it's the most basic thing you could possibly think about ordering, milk and cookies, right? Because you have that at home. My younger son always loves having milk and cookie at home. He makes
Right.
a little chocolate milk, and he likes dunking it. Are you a dunker?
No.
Yeah.
I'm-
Cameron is a dunker.
Okay.
I'm not a dunker.
Yeah. I've tried it, but
So it's a big thing. And then if we're just talking cookies in general, I gotta have my Oreos. I feel like we're going left here, but let's
Right.
bring it back. The question is, where have you had the best cookie at?
man, there's that new spot that's up in Wesley Chapel, Crumble.
Crumble.
He's got some really good
Yes.
cookies, man. And because I like what new recipes bring, whether they're really thick cookies and like you can slice them up into like 2s and 3s and have like a bite size. But Crumble Cookie, they have a great oatmeal raisin. They have one that has peanut butter. That's another favorite of mine. Anything with peanut butter, I'm all on it. I'm not a fan of the red velvet though. Not a fan of it.
Yeah, it's okay. Not everyone likes it.
Yeah. Anything that has caramel, so the salted caramel cookies. Oh my God.
So good.
Those are my favorites. So yeah, oatmeal raisin, macadamia nut, and that salt caramel.
Yeah.
Oh, so
That
good.
sea salt.
Yeah, so good.
It's something about the richness and the salt, so you get that sweet kind of.
Yes.
It's so-
Again, the
so-
dough has to be obviously cooked, because if you eat raw cookies, you're disgusting. It's got to
Cookie
be
dough is
cooked.
good.
Yeah, but in ice cream, but not by itself. It's a little weird. But it's got to be soft and chewy. Like to me, cookies should never be like rock hard like a table. Like to me, you've lost the essence of a cookie. Oh, the only ones, in my opinion, that should be that hard are Oreos, and that's because I love Oreos. Either the black or the white, whichever one. I'm in love with them. Yeah, I don't care.
Give us one.
Yeah.
Hey, Crumble, if you want to send us a
Yeah, right. Crumble.
box to
You
our
know?
house,
And subscribe.
we
Crumble.
could review it for you live here for you guys.
Absolutely.
But it was a blast doing this with you. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes.
Until
Thank you.
next time, next Thursday, you'll just see our latest drop.
All right. Till next time.
Peace.
Peace.